There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Jose Barrios is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 111.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So striding in, Mike Trout, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing...
Scooped up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they get them both.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Nolan Arenado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1, Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Blake Snell will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Last season certainly was a magical one for this guy. More than 20 wins on the season. And you've got to do a lot of things right to win over 20 games. And we'll see if he can match that and begin this season like he left off last year.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
off
first.
for the Indians, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Popped straight up. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year, an incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Now a hard liner, but foul.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bellinger, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Marte gloves it. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's hitless in 6 tries. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. 2-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
Come on, Indians.
First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Up next will be the power bat of
Leading
Peter
up for the
Alonso.
Indians,
His average coming into this
the
one is just
designated
barely
hitter,
over 200.
number
So he'll be
24.
looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And now Bryce Harper. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout is there. 2 gone. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Alonso is off of first with 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Villar runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield or in the outfield where there's a lot of ground to cover, but that's not the case with him. His plus speed makes him really unique at his position. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One left for the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. At the plate, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little two-out lightning happening.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball in there, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He loses him on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Mike Trout.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no.
A ball and no strikes. Lindor over at second. Yelich on at first with 2 down. Count is 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit hard to third. From his knees. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tom Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tom Murphy.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Trout looks up. A solo home run there for Mookie. Second home run early in the year, and with it the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. 2 out, nobody on. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Real Muto recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We're through 3 here by the lake. All even now at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first
Now
pitch.
batting.
Now, one of the
first
things you
base-
want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first
Olsen.
pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now that
Here's Nelson Cruz now,
Nelson
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Cruz stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Bullet back up the middle. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the
Now
conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready now, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Striding in for the Indians, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The batter, number 24.
Riding in once again, Peter Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he misses again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The Indians on top 4-3. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Popped him up. Murphy has a play. He's got it 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. Bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
In now, Christian Yelich. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
One out and a runner on second base. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Lindor stands at third with one gone in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1, and he misses with one here. It's ball 4, so that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 4-3. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. fouled off. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Let's go one more time, baby.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking
Now
flat out
right
unhittable on the mound
Cody
right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Now 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Matt Olson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Number 59 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Indians, number 59.
Nelson Cruz will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Two and 1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Liner toward right center, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Belted high and deep into right center. Bellinger looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the White Sox 8 and the Indians 4. In now for Cleveland, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready to
Number
take his
24.
hacks again, Peter Alonso, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now here's the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see, because he looks like he's done to me.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Leaves after just 5 1/3, and despite exiting with the lead, he'll be the first to tell you he did not have his good stuff in this one. Matthew Boyd enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Matthew Boyd.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce.
In now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Indians leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back here in Cleveland, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Mike Minor will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready now for the White Sox, Matt Olson. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 0-for-5. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Minor offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Boyd, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Ball
2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Three and 1 to him now. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Murphy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Yeah. 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Mookie.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's gone 2 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Now batter.
Never say
The
never
right
in this
fielder,
game, folks.
Cody
It's late and the clock is ticking.
Bellinger.
But that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Castillo takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Luis Castillo.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman.
Alex.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Another full count offering on its way. Full count still. Another full count pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Peter Alonso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, all even now at 8 apiece. Digging in, Ketel Marte. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rizzo was there. The second for 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-2. Fouled off. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. This remains an 8-all tie. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. His prior history versus this arm, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now, Tom Murphy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Indians strand a couple. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. In his career against Mike Minor, he has a 3-for-12 line.
Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. The Indians looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Change up gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Cody Bellinger becomes out number 2 this inning.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup with the 0-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Down in order go the Tribe. This remains an 8-all tie. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Called strike on the change, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two. One out, nobody on. Two-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. The 3-1 takes this the other way to right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And now you're thinking about who's available in that Cleveland bullpen. There you go. We'll see if they think about making a move. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
With Merrifield.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Betts is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Now batting, Ketel Marte. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Here's the 2-0. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. JT Realmuto would be next. He's set. The 3-0 offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Merrifield on second. Marte at first, 2 out in the inning. And 2. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Jose Leclerc comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Jose Leclerc.
Next will be the designated hitter, Peter Alonso. In his last at-bat, he popped out and fouled ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. One and 2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. 2 out, nobody on.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Fastball just inside. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! Game over! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Tribe sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Mike Minor claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.